I hate to be a day late on anything. I don't like to be late on anything, period, but we're late on the podcast. Sorry, folks.
Guess what?
What?
It's a little romantic out here.
It is.
It's nighttime.
Mm.
We're podding in the dark.
Have you seen the moon? You see how big the moon is?
It was big, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
I wasn't up that early this morning.
No, it was last night too.
Oh.
It was big. I showed you that. When I fed the fish, it was almost dark. Look, we got home late from church Sunday night. I still had chores to do outside. Had to feed the livestock.
He didn't have to.
Yeah. No, I had catfish to feed.
He didn't have
Now, they didn't tend to them very well. I just threw cups out there and then let them fend for themselves and then walked away. Anyway, but then I saw the moon.
I try to be romantic, and there you go. You just ignored it.
Hold on, I'm getting back to romanticism here in a minute. Isn't that a
Look
word?
that word up.
Romanticism? Romanticism. Yeah. No, anyway, on the 18th and 19th, it's supposed to be really big. And so it's like is it a blood moon? Whatever they call it tonight?
Or a blood moon.
Yeah. So, anyway, it got so late, and we waited till last minute about podcasting because Amanda once again didn't want to do it all week long, and so
I am about to throw you under the flipping bus.
I'm gonna have to mute your mic for a minute.
Thursday, people. I asked. I'm like, let's go ahead and pod. You want to pod? I'll pull up the text. I think I text you Thursday. I'm gonna post those pictures.
The only reason you do that is, I'm occupied with something right when I get in the middle of something, and you do that on purpose.
No, it wasn't. Not this time. No.
Not this time. Did you hear that?
This time.
Did you hear that, people?
On it. Mm-hmm. I was ready Thursday. I even asked Friday. And
Friday wasn't a good day.
Saturday morning, I said, let's go ahead and do it. I got things to do Saturday night.
Saturday morning was not good. I was working on a wood project.
Saturday morning was perfect because you could have done that project that afternoon.
No, I had to do it when I look.
No.
I'm still not 100%. I've got to do things when I can do it.
Well, so do I. I'm busy.
Are you 100%?
I gave you 3 chances to do it before Monday.
Are you 100%?
I'm 110%.
I will say I'm not.
And
so
you're going to get stung by the yellow jacket, so you better watch it.
In the dark?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. So anyway, it's it's a Monday night. Monday evening, late, getting dark. And so, yeah, we didn't get this out on time. Be all right, though.
Slacker.
Yeah, my bad, my fault.
Johnny Slacker.
Yeah. But it is windy. Windy.
It's bad.
It's like,
Was it windy the last time?
Yes, the last couple times we've done this. But
we
the wind
to do
is...
it inside one time?
No.
We did it inside, but not because it was windy.
When? We've done it outside the last 5 episodes or so. We have not gone back.
We went back inside recently, we did. Just one, yeah.
No.
Yes, we did.
No, we did not. We're on a streak. We have not gone back inside yet.
We had to.
No, you're thinking about that other podcast when you got...
No. I don't think about that other podcast.
You made a guest appearance.
I don't think about that other podcast.
You should feel fortunate.
Yeah.
We let you...
That's all right. You should feel fortunate that I made my presence.
Well, you drove. I didn't force you. So you went.
Not willingly. I think you had a knife to my side. Had a knife in my back.
Anyway, it's like, so got home and the power went off. It went off, came on, went off,
Kept
came
flickering
on.
at work.
Yeah, it was flickering. Then it stayed off for about 20 seconds. Then it came back on. Nicholas was, all right, so this is the thing. When I was growing up, I can remember being at home. The power went off all the time, as far as I can remember growing up. And when I say all the time, I'm not meaning every 2 hours the power was going off. I don't mean that. It just seemed like once a week, at least the power was going off. Not staying off long. Do you remember that or anything?
No.
It's too long ago?
Yeah. Our power didn't go off.
That seems like, to me, it just seems like all the time. But, so Nicholas was having a conniption fit because he didn't know what he was going to do. But he had the air fryer going and had chicken going in there, and he just put it in. Hadn't been in there a couple of minutes, so that was really. How do you fix that? How do you?
You throw it away.
I mean, the
Well,
power
you give
came.
it a minute.
Well, the power came back on.
Yeah, 2
And then
hours later.
No, it went off. It was
Yeah.
doing its thing. It stayed off for a minute, 30 seconds. It came back on for a couple minutes, and he started back cooking. Then it went off. So I'm just saying, and it's been off. It just came. It's off for 3 hours.
Yeah.
Something like that. Heated up the house. It was 82 the last time I looked at the thermometer in the house.
Hummingbird.
82.
Oh, that one's little.
Yeah. We got 3 hummingbirds out here. We did have 2 that were fighting. Now we've got 3 fighting. Can't get along. I don't know why. I mean, there's 8 spots on that hummingbird feeder.
Yeah, but they're going to every one of them.
No, there's enough room for 3. Do the math, hummingbirds. And do you know what a praying mantis is, right?
Yes.
Who would win a battle if you had a fight between a hummingbird and a praying mantis?
Praying mantis.
Yeah. You ever seen a video on that?
I think I've seen something.
It's pretty bad.
I think
I feel really bad. I never would have thought that. But apparently the praying mantis has got a grip. He locks down on that hummingbird and takes him out. So.
There comes the wind back. Maybe y'all can't hear it.
I don't know if the last one we had and it was really windy, if you really couldn't hear it. There's a few spots you could hear on the playback. I don't know. Do you ever listen to ours?
No.
You never listen to our playback?
I don't want to hear myself.
Are you serious?
Serious.
So when this thing comes out, you just never go back and listen to our discussion?
No, that's a little conceited if you keep listening to yourself, is it not?
Conceited?
Yeah.
No. But I think you could at least listen one time just to see how it sounded, if it was funny, if it was serious, if your point came across right, things like that.
Well, it's not like
listen, it's not like you're listening for 45 minutes the whole episode and then you're hitting play again and listening to it again and then you're going to listen to it again. You do. That's ridiculous.
Oh, my bad. You don't do this one that way. You do the other one that way.
No, I don't.
Every time I turn around, it's on.
No.
I can hear somebody's voice out of your earbuds.
Well, it's probably Joe Rogan.
They're loud. No.
It's Joe Rogan.
I know this distinct voice.
I think you're wrong.
No, I'm not wrong.
Pretty sure.
Pretty sure I'm not.
But anyway, what's going on?
Guess what I found out today? Just a little bit ago before I got home.
Hold on.
Oh, I hadn't even told you.
What you found out?
You might not care.
Can we have dead air while I think about this?
No. No dead air.
Can I play some music while I do this?
No music.
Let's see what
This ain't a game show.
All right. I don't know. Tell me.
I'm number 9 it's called Dash Dolls. That's our big team in Red Aspen.
Yeah, go through
That's
Red
our big team.
No,
in
we're
Red
going
Aspen.
back to the press on nails, right?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm
For
number
people that
9
don't know,
out of 2,000.
For people that don't know, you sell
Red Aspen
press on nails.
Number 9 out of 2,000.
In sales?
Yes.
Or in
sales.
Well, that's pretty neat.
Yeah.
If I knew, hold on. Which one do you think's the
D.
cheering? Let's see. Nope, that's not it.
Brr.
All right, process of elimination. Is it B or C?
B.
B?
Told you.
All right, here it is.
Told you.
All right, congratulations.
Always pick C.
Congratulations, Amanda. So
That's a big deal.
That is a big deal.
That's a big
I wish I got to see some of that compensation.
Yeah.
If you're making all these sales, where's it at? Where's that money at?
It's taking me to Indianapolis.
Well, you're going to Indianapolis?
Is that right? I don't know.
You don't know where you're going?
I get it mixed up.
You're going to Indiana, right? Indianapolis.
Yes.
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 You booked a plane ticket. I hope you know where you're going.
I didn't have
How
to
are
pay
you getting to
for
the
it.
airport? I was thinking about that the other day.
I didn't have to pay for it either.
How are you getting to the airport?
I guess I got to hire a driver.
What time do you have to be there and all that stuff? Is this going to affect me in any way?
Yeah.
I haven't been asked a chauffeur.
I know. I
haven't been told what day. Because, I do have a job. So if it's like a Friday at like 9 a.m., I'm not going to be.
Thursday, so Nicholas is gonna have to work.
Oh,
Or I have a buddy that told me she would take me.
Thursday. Like what time?
I just thought I was trying to be.
See, this
I was
is-
gonna be a surprise and get you a day off.
I've just had days off.
I know, but
you know how I get days off? I have a surgery.
no,
That's
this wasn't gonna be a surgery. I was trying to get you days off.
This is organic right here.
Organic.
This is real. Yeah,
It
this
sure
is
real.
this is
'cause
real
I keep
life.
forgetting to tell him about
Because
it.
I have no idea anything that you're telling. We're having this discussion live.
Real life.
That's right.
That's the real life. It's bad.
What
I
time?
forget about everything.
What time on
It's
a
so
Thursday?
bad. I wish y'all could see my desk at work. There's so many sticky notes on my desk
She has
that I
a,
forget that I got sticky notes.
she has a sticky note on her desk. It says, "My name is Amanda." In
Yeah,
case she forgets.
sometimes. I just wear that. That's my name tag.
Hmm.
I just wear it every day.
Hello, my name is Amanda.
Exactly.
All right. So, what time on a Thursday are we talking, or do you even know? What time? I mean, what time does your flight leave? How long does it take to get there? What's your
think-
itinerary? How long are you staying? When are you flying back? I don't know any of this stuff.
I think it leaves at 6 something a.m.
Oh my goodness.
I got a layover in Atlanta, and I'm freaked out, y'all. I've never flown. No, my bad. I've flown one time. I've flown one time, and
How about you flown one time?
yeah, with you.
Oh, really?
Like
Where did we go? A concert or something?
a concert. Yeah, we had a concert.
It was another one of my vacations when I went for a back surgery in
Yep.
Tampa. Yeah. But you enjoyed that flight, right?
Not the way back.
Do you remember the guy that sat? I've got a picture. Hey, I need to put this picture out there. Do you remember the guy that sat in front of us, by the way?
On the plane or
That
on
had
the
a
little...
certain tattoo. Do you remember? Kinda, maybe?
The lawnmower tattoo?
No.
No.
I'll have to look.
Was it on his foot?
No.
Oh.
It was on his arm.
Oh, then no, I don't.
I was going to say, it was a lawnmower, it was on his foot. I'm like, no, it's on his arm, and it was a Spam can.
Oh, no,
You
I
don't
don't remember
okay.
that.
I'll have to
I
show it
don't
to you. I've
remember
got it, yeah. I couldn't really figure it out, but it's some kind of Spam can.
Spam.
Yeah, so it was
Anyway, so my anxiety is pretty bad.
just because of the layover?
Just the whole deal of it that you're not going with me.
Or are you going to be by yourself
Well,
from
it's
Birmingham to
yeah,
Atlanta?
Yes.
And then
And I got an hour something layover in Atlanta. But the good thing is my director, Kristen, shout out to Kristen.
hey, Kristen,
She
does
actually,
she listen?
I don't know. I need to ask her.
You tell her you gave her a shout out. She needs to at least follow.
She actually is going to be in Atlanta too. So from Atlanta to Indy, we will ride together. And
Fly
then
together.
fly together. And then the shuttle picks us up, so we don't have to do anything. You know, we don't have to worry about getting a car or something to the hotel.
So that's a Thursday. So Thursday evening, y'all have nothing going on. Friday,
She
y'all do
has a
yours?
director's. She's the director, so she has a director dinner. And then Friday we'll start like classes and stuff. And then Saturday will be like an awards night and
Are you getting on an award?
I don't know.
Nobody knows?
Mm-mm.
Wouldn't that be
I
something?
don't think so.
You going to TikTok it live?
Maybe.
How about
I'll
that?
probably I'm gonna video a lot. Lots of pictures, lots of video.
There's Nicholas.
He's pumping.
Nicholas, would you like to say something on the microphone? He's putting the finger up in the air, going back and forth, saying, no. He's going to work out. All right, be careful. See ya. So you'll hear his truck crank up here in a minute, so our apologies. But go ahead. Because we're outside. as we said.
Saturday we'll have a dinner. We'll have classes Saturday too, I think. And then we'll have a dinner that night. They provide us lunch these days.
That could be good or bad.
So, yeah.
Just depending on the
And
type of food.
then come home Sunday.
So I got to pick you up Sunday too? I got to take you Thursday and pick you up on a Sunday.
Sounds like you don't want me back.
Like what time? Are we talking about late Sunday?
No,
Like
early.
missing church Sunday?
Yep.
Sorry, I can't miss church.
I figured you would, and I figured I'd be staying there.
So I'll have to, when I get done with church, I'll
Okay.
head that way and come get you.
Sounds
You can live stream it and listen and all that
sounds
stuff.
good to me.
That work?
I'll just sit there and watch church.
There you go. I'll have time to cook toast, right, for the kids, and I'll leave after that. No,
Okay.
I'll be teaching Sunday school then.
I know.
So am I going to have to have a
You're gonna have to
sub
have a sub.
the first week of the new
No, the second week.
second? You got to be kidding me.
I know. I'm horrible. I'm horrible.
That'll work though.
Well, I just think it's
But what if you
worth
have
it.
like some kind of
I
late?
mean, I've been working my butt off
Well, to be number 9.
with this.
So, but your big thing is content. So with that so-called, I guess you'd say, job, if you just want to,
Yeah.
like something you do in your spare time.
Yeah.
So the way that you're selling it is just having content, continuous videos on, is it Instagram,
I put 'em
TikTok,
everywhere.
Facebook? Are you doing
Everywhere.
it? So you're making one video and you're putting it everywhere, or are you want to wave to the
Sometimes I
pontoon
do
as it goes by?
different. Sometimes I do different videos, but I also have a booth at a local boutique store.
Right.
So
But you're limited on that. You're just getting whoever comes in sees that. But when we're
Yeah.
talking like TikTok, that's where you're getting your
Yeah.
views and awareness, I guess you'd say, of what you're.
Awareness.
I don't know why I said awareness. I'm thinking of my earbuds when it says awareness mode on, when I awareness mode off.
okay.
What's the word I'm trying to say? You're getting. It's putting it out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you got
Yeah.
exposure.
There you go. That's
Yeah.
it. That's
You're
it.
exposing yourself on TikTok.
I don't know about that now.
That's exactly what you're doing.
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
That's not nice.
I don't understand. You know, I've gotten on TikTok more here lately. I don't want to get off that. You keep going with it, unless you're done with this whole.
I guess I'm done. I'm just anxious and nervous and
Well, now I'm nervous because I've got to deal with driving to the airport and dealing with all that. I'm just saying, that's how I am. I get antsy having to figure out where to park, all that kind of stuff.
you could just drop me off and leave. You don't have to park, I guess.
If that's what you want me to do,
I'm scared.
I'll just hit that
I
button.
don't know what to do.
Let the trunk open up and say, all right, see ya.
See you later. Can you really go in? You can only go to
I don't
a certain
know now.
point, right? So do you really go?
I don't. Now, I remember back years and years ago, we'd go to Atlanta because we had family there on my mom's side of the family. And my granddad would drive me to the airport.
Just to
and-
watch planes?
And we would go, yep, because that's what I wanted to say. Because I was 12, 13, I don't know, something like that. He'd drive me over there, and we'd go in the airport. And I could remember, you go all the way in there, and you'd stand in there at the glass, and you'd watch these planes.
But can you do that now?
No. I don't, you can't without having your, our neighbor's dog is a chocolate lab, and she's laying there looking at me. I'm not paying her any attention, so she's barking at me.
Well,
Yeah, so I don't know how far, you just can't go all the way in anymore. I don't know how it works. Every time I've been to the airport, ever since
so
then,
like
I've
you
always
can't
flown.
sit there
so I
and
don't-
wait until my flight. See, words are hard these days.
You can go in so far, I don't know.
and sit
Google
and wait
it.
till my flight leaves.
I can
did I
meet you
say
somewhere
that
in it, but
I-
just Google it.
I made enough money to not have to pay for this out of my pocket. Really?
No.
Yeah.
No, you
Yeah.
haven't told me anything.
Do. My goodness. What's she barking at?
Anyway, so she's barking at me.
At you?
Yeah, she is, because she's looking at me. She's wanting attention.
I can't see her.
Yeah. Back to the TikTok thing.
Oh, okay.
And that's where you do most of your content. Is that where you get most of your traffic, you would say? Or is that what you dedicate most of your time to? Or am I thinking of the lives?
Once you make content, you just put it out on all three. I'm on 3 platforms. I mean, so once you make content, you can put it all out there. But yeah, I get most of my sales from TikTok.
But you do the lives at night on
I do.
TikTok.
Uh-huh.
You don't do anything like that on anything else, right? Facebook?
I've tried it on Facebook and Instagram, but it's just not there.
But is TikTok now a bigger platform than Facebook? Or is it just for what you're doing it is?
I don't know. It's a better platform for me.
Yeah.
So
Anyway, so TikTok, it's got a lot of stuff on there that I like to see. It figures you out and all this kind of stuff. But it's just got a lot of it now to me is like somebody saying, hey, have you seen this video where such and such, whatever, like they're about to show you the video or something like that. And they just keep talking for the 30 seconds or whatever. And it never comes to the video or whatever. Have you seen it? It's weird. I don't know. I'm getting a lot of that. Whether it's a police chase or something like that, somebody is talking about it, and it might actually see in the background the scene, and you're like they're about to show it, and they never get to it. So it's like they're just using you to get a view or whatever you got. What do you call it on TikTok? Hey, there's
hello.
Belle. You scared us. If we had
Hello.
video right now, you'd be on camera. She closes her eyes when she comes up there and you pet her. She's a good dog.
Just don't lick my drink.
Yeah, she'll jump. We gotta watch.
So anyway.
Thanks for visiting us, Belle. You can go home now. Uh-oh.
She's climbing.
She's climbing
gonna
in
be
the
Jody's
chair.
lap. Oh
Yep.
my goodness.
She's getting in my lap. All right.
No, don't let her on you.
Yeah. Go.
Get down.
Go. Okay.
All right. So that's my news of the week. And my friend, another girl on my team, on our team's called the Dreambird Tribe. That's our director's team, and then there's a corporate team, and then our director team, Dreambird Tribe. So we got another girl in, and she's number 6. I have to say I was a little jealous. I'm like, okay, I got to beat her now. But no, we're
competition.
not like that. Yeah, competition.
Oh, you need to be competitive.
But I'm happy for her. So she's number 6. Her name's Allie.
But you got to think too. Is there like a, there's trends when it comes to selling stuff.
Oh, there
And when
is.
it comes to nails, when's you've got to have a peak season.
Yeah,
and then
it's about to peak. It's about to get going heavy because once
Fall-
you
with
hit
fall?
fall, Halloween,
football.
Really? Yeah, Christmas. When you hit all those nails, that's when we really get some sales.
So I would
So
think
you got to work it in the summer. You got to still push it, but
I would think
if you work it good during this next season, you can really get it going.
So back to school seems to me like would be a time that would slow down.
It has slowed down. I have
because
to say this is a
Mom
slow
and Dad's
month.
spending money on kids' clothes.
This has been a
food.
slow month for me. And to say that I'm at number 9, and I think my sales are not anywhere compared to what they were last month or the month before.
Yeah.
But I'm at number 9.
And say this is
And we're really just halfway through because today's the 19th, so you're a little more than halfway over with. But we still got 2 more weeks. So that means we launch nails for 2 more weeks. And I don't know. Maybe I can make that.
and see, and it's a good time for me with the back to school because I sell with what I do.
Yeah, we're
it's,
not.
It's good sales.
Yeah.
So, because last week was a good week, and then today was an exceptional day.
Good.
So,
I like it. I like to hear that.
ooh, that wind!
The wind is a picking
I tell you
up.
what, I don't know.
Bell's about to turn us off.
No. Go on.
Okay, Belle, you need to go home, girl. So, that's my news for the week.
Well, that's exciting though. That's big time.
When you feel like it ain't going nowhere, and then you get those numbers today.
But the thing with that,
And we're in incentive period, and I'm already on level 2, and there's 6 levels, and I'm on level 2, And we've got to the end of October on that incentive period. So that's pretty good too. And I think there's only just a few of us out of our team that's even at a level. Besides the director, she rocks it.
But the way it works with you is
they
they don't buy directly from you.
No,
so you
I don't have to keep any inventory.
So yeah, not to go into too much detail, but you don't have to have inventory. You don't have to do the shipping or anything like that. The only thing is the store that you got, the consignment store that you got your stuff in. That's the only place that you have to swap nails in and out.
Yeah.
Have a little bit of inventory and have money.
And what I do is I really just get them when they're on clearance, sale, or I have perks, so I just trade those perks in for free nails, and then they're free, so I just turn around and sell them at the boutique. That's most of the time what I do.
Nice.
Or if I get some for myself and I don't really like them, then I put them there. So, yeah. So that's nice. I think I hear Bell's parents calling. I heard somebody holler.
I can't hear over the wind. I'm trying.
All right, so enough about me. I just want to bring that up. Shout out my girls.
Well, you girls
and
need...
Allie.
Well, Kristen and Allie need to start listening.
I'll
tell them to listen to this episode.
I'll tell
them to follow.
Okay.
And that's it. They don't have to listen anymore.
Like, and subscribe.
Well, follow's the same thing as subscribing.
Okay.
Just whatever verbiage you want to call it.
Okay. All
but,
right.
Yeah.
So if there's any of you ladies out there interested
in
saving $60 to $70,
where can they find you? How do they do that?
They can find me on Facebook.
We'll put
on Instagram and on TikTok. I'll put my link tree out. I can put my link tree out, and all my platforms are on my link tree.
Sounds good.
Or
you'll have to do that.
We'll post. I can't. It won't let me do it on our pages.
I
tried to post something. Yeah.
Can you do it? But can you do it on the subscription off of our host site for the podcast?
Oh, I don't know.
Because you can change it every episode. You can put different things in there.
Oh.
I've kept it all the same. We can go in there and adjust it and see if you can put that in there and then change it back.
Okay.
Oh, we can leave it in there all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you ladies are ready to save some money, hit me up. I can help you.
Sounds good.
I get people compliment my nails all the time.
I get tired of it.
Jody does. Yeah. But he promotes me, though.
I try.
I like just kind of shrub it off sometimes, and he's like, no, she sells those things.
Yeah, and you don't do anything with it. I keep on and
on. We had a new choir guy come this Sunday. He said something about my nails.
At church?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
So this is my question. So do men actually, is that something that they would notice? Is that just a happenstance thing?
He said the only reason he really noticed it is because
you held him up to his face and did this right here.
Two ladies that he had just talked to or saw, not in our church, but somewhere else, I can't remember exactly what he said, had the same color nail, and he wondered if that was the in thing now. That was what he was basically
See, I don't think I'd even noticed that. I don't think I'd noticed that. You know, I noticed that I've seen 4 women with purple. No, I know that's not the color, but I'm just saying that for example. I've seen 4 women in 2 different places with purple.
They say men recognize red nails though.
Well, because it's bright. I
don't know. I wear some bright nails.
I think if you wore black, I think I'd notice that black fingernails. So I'm not going to say just red. I think if it's a distinct
red nail thing, that's a thing.
What?
It's a thing. Red nail.
Red nail? You said red light.
Well, there is something called red light therapy, but
red light therapy?
Yeah. All right, let's quit teaching Jody all this stuff.
Well, that's the same thing as so do men notice earrings? Jewelry?
Don't get me started on that.
No, I'm just saying, so if you asked me, which you right now, you are wearing a headset. So I do not know what kind of earrings, or even if you're wearing earrings. Because it's something that I don't ever know. I don't ever notice women's, unless they had like a pirate's
I'm your wife. You should notice everything about me.
If like a pirate with a skeleton hanging down off of their ear, you know what I'm talking about?
That's those nails clanking.
If it was something, quit, please. Oh, if it was something like noticeable, yes. Like a chandelier hanging off of your ear, yes, I'm going to notice that. But other than that, I will not know if it's was a stud? Is that or a dangly thing? And I'm just not going to notice. The color, not going to notice.
Well,
I don't think men do.
I'll quit dressing for you then.
See, I knew it. I bring something like that up. I'm just trying to bring something up, and then you get mad.
Well, you shouldn't tell me you don't notice things about me.
I notice your nails. I don't notice your earrings. I notice your glasses need to be pushed up further on your nose.
They can't go any further. My eyelashes are too long.
Oh, we can solve that. I got some trimmers in there.
Absolutely not. Why am I wearing my glasses?
So with men, would you notice what color sock, or if it's low cut?
Yes,
Would you
I do.
notice if it's white socks or black socks?
Yes, I do.
Would you notice if they're long socks or short socks? Or is it just if they're wearing shorts or whatever?
Yes, I notice their socks.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would say I notice socks more than more than anything.
Wow.
Why do you say that?
I never wear socks.
I know. See, I notice.
You're about to get in trouble.
What are you? Oh my goodness! I'm just trying to.
You don't notice anything about me.
Oh my goodness! Here we go.
Here we go.
Here, keep on. You ain't gonna find a ride, or you'll have to find a ride to the airport.
I'll hitch it.
Hitch it.
I'll hitch it.
Thumb it.
I'll thumb it.
Is it hard to navigate the Birmingham Shuttlesworth Airport?
I don't really know. I've been one time.
Feel like it is because I feel pressure like when you pull.
Did you fly one time and I had to take you? Or did you drive and left the car? Didn't you have...
I had to go to Kansas City one time for
so
a
did
meeting.
I take you, or did you drive and leave the car?
Was
a car.
Was it you and my sister?
Oh, maybe.
I think it was you two. I don't think it was Mom, was it?
I don't have a clue.
I think it was you and my sister that took me then. Every other time that I've flown, it's been mission trips, so we've all gone together.
Y'all. We don't go there.
We drove ourselves.
I don't have a clue.
When we went to Tampa,
this is how bad my memory is.
I wish you'd
really
stop.
bad.
Yours is no worse than anybody else's. I'm the same way.
is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
And either me or you drove when we went to Tampa because we parked and left it in Birmingham.
Oh yeah, well you drove. I had to drive home. Had to carry the luggage. We never. That's one thing we didn't think about.
Was I had back surgery, went to Tampa, had laser spine surgery. Coming back, we'd never thought that I couldn't pick anything up, so she had to carry all the
everything.
luggage. You know how bad that made me look?
The looks that Jody got.
I got so many bad looks because I looked like the goofball, terrible husband walking through the airport and stuff.
With the long compression white socks on. Oh my goodness.
I had shorts on.
We should post those
long
pictures.
white compression socks with flip-flops.
Flip-flops.
Yeah. So, I pushed that little middle thing between that big toe and that toe next to him. But I didn't care.
He just wanted to get home.
I just wanted to get home.
Yep. So what you got going on?
I'm just enjoying this evening. I'm just waiting for it to cool off in the house. But it's not bad out here.
It's not
bad. I have a feeling if I go inside, I'm going to be cold.
Probably.
But it's got a nice
So I
breeze.
had plans to cook supper.
That was what I was going to say. Is so I was stressed out because I got the text from Amanda that told me at 3:45.
He planned this.
Let me tell my story. Let me talk. Let me talk.
The tree down. Okay.
Saying that, all right, 3:45, start boiling the noodles. And then cook the hamburger meat.
And I would do the rest.
Right, and when you got home, that you would do the rest. And then, doggone it, the power went off. And so
now I know why the power went off. He went and pushed the tree down.
So nothing got cooked.
Jody can't cook two things at one time.
I can't multitask,
can't
when
multitask.
it comes to cooking. Now you can
Yeah.
forget it.
Anything else he's pretty good at, but yeah, when it comes to cooking, he can't multitask. Like, I can throw burgers on the grill, macaroni, and something else on the stove in the house, and I can go back and forth and multitask and cooking.
Oh, you can forget it from me. I just can't do it. There's no way. No, there's absolutely no way.
You think that's just a guy thing? Like on cooking?
I'm gonna say
and multitasking, or just multitasking in general?
no. I'm not going to say because I can multitask. I just, when it comes to cooking, I can't. I'd say if it's a guy that likes to cook. I'm not talking about grilling, but I'm just talking like maybe likes to fix a few things in the kitchen. Yeah, I'm sure they're fine with it. But I don't feel confident enough to know when I have to measure the milk or something. If I have to put half a cup of milk in something after something's cooking, and I got rice going over here, there's no way. That, to me, I'm overwhelmed. It's too much.
So when you see my stove full back there, I've got a pot or a skillet or something on every eye and the air fryer going, you can't do that?
Oh, I'm amazed. I'm like, how does she do it? I'm like, I'm watching a miracle.
And I don't measure. I measure with my heart. I don't measure with the measuring
Yeah, I mean,
cup.
I think if I cooked more, and don't get me, I mean, it ain't like I don't know how to cook. I'm not
You can
saying.
cook some meatloaf, which you ain't done in a long time.
Yeah.
How about we have
Yeah.
that?
But I'm just saying, is like, since I don't cook enough, I feel like I need to get everything just about right. Like if it's a teaspoon of this or a
Yeah.
tablespoon,
about
I
that.
need to do it right, So I'm not just going to do a splash of this because I don't know. I could just, if you wanted me to do that, just a splash of milk or whatever to do macaroni and cheese, well, it's either going to be really dry or it's going to be really watery.
So he
Or
was kind of glad that
creamy.
the power went off
Oh, yeah, I was.
because we had no clue. Because I kept getting text messages and it kept saying it would put 30 minutes. It would tack 30 minutes on it. Every time I get a text
supposing
message.
there's a tree down somewhere.
And it did say, that's the first time it's ever said that.
New technology, they're giving you a description now what's going on, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know. So then, I'm like, well, Jack's it is.
And Jack's is just a little burger place. It's in the South for those that don't know what it is.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a McDonald's on a smaller scale.
Yeah. But they have meals.
Yeah, they've got like $6
$6
meals now.
meals.
Yeah.
So
That's
that's what we
just
got.
enough to,
Just enough.
yeah, it ain't. It
They
won't,
got it wrong.
It will
They
not
got
put
my
you over
order
the
wrong.
top. I know. I didn't get, of course, in his mind, what I wanted.
Yours and Nicholas's is messed up.
Oh, really?
Because he didn't get, I got him 2 potatoes. I got him mashed potatoes and french fries.
Nothing wrong with
He
that.
don't eat green beans.
Well, you got to have enough starch in your system.
And so he got green beans and mashed potatoes. And you got chopped steak instead of chicken fried chicken.
Which the chicken fried chicken is actually pretty good. I don't know. It is good. I just think it comes with a biscuit, right?
Yeah.
I just think if they'd give me one more biscuit,
He needs 2 biscuits.
I think I could feel full. But since I'm not getting that extra
or you
biscuit,
just get half my meal because I only eat half.
well,
of it
that's
most of the time.
that's what it is.
That's
You
what
don't
it
eat all of yours, so I eat mine, and then what you got left over, and that's
And
how I
that
feel.
does you. And that does you.
But I have gained.
I'm proud of you.
I've gained 2 more pounds. I've gained 8 pounds
Are you
now.
using a bathroom?
Don't. Oh my goodness. Yes.
Well,
It's just I have slowed down so much because I'm not working
Yeah.
like I normally do,
good. You need to.
and and because I'm.
So you
I'm,
need to maintain that.
I know.
Where's
It's
it
nice.
at though? When you're big
It's
toe?
my belly.
Oh, I see it hanging.
I know. Look at that belly right there.
What?
I know. It's getting there.
Oh, we won't show bellies.
Yeah.
We won't talk about bellies.
So, I was going to tell you. Should I tell you or not?
Oh dear. Here we go.
So the cats are actually. I know we talk about the cats some that we hate them and all that stuff, but they killed a snake. So I just thought, hey, they are doing something for mankind.
That's what I have you for.
Hip hip hooray to the cats.
A bad one?
I know it would. I mean, what, like you about like a copperhead? Or
Yeah.
something? No, this was just a regular something.
A baby?
Yeah, it was small, but I did find another one dead down there on the rocks at the water.
Where I was sitting?
I didn't want to tell you.
I'm gone. You'll
And
never get me down there.
He was a big one too.
You'll never get me down.
He was just laid there and he was upside down. He was on his
Good.
back. And I was
Good.
like, how did you get... He didn't wash up.
He got struck by lightning the other
Because it
night.
wasn't up against the shore like it just got washed up.
You know when it started thundering and all that, it never rained?
Hey,
lightning.
it did some lightning.
Lightning got him.
It
Good.
never rained,
Yeah.
but you talk about it was lightning on top of us. And whew. Anyway, it was strange how that snake was just there in the spot. But hey, there's two in 1 week gone. That's good.
I'm done.
Happy.
I'm done.
I don't know what else I got going on. I mean, I haven't really told you anything I got going on, so I don't know why I'm saying what else I got going on.
I know. You didn't tell me nothing.
3 weeks out from surgery.
Going into your 4th.
This is the 3rd Monday.
Yeah, Thursday.
Thank you. So I'm 3 weeks out, like I said.
Going into your 4th.
Whatever. You're just trying to correct me. Other than that, I don't know.
You just ain't done nothing?
What are we watching on Netflix? We have started... We started a couple of days ago watching a series that for some reason we stopped watching several months back, and now we started back. And now we can't remember. We're 2 seasons in, and we're like, who is this person? What happened here? Very confused. But of course, it's a British show.
Of course, because your algorithm.
Because, well, no, my algorithm has actually gotten better, and
Not
then
now.
now that you pop this one back in, it's going to be messed up again.
Oh, but didn't we talk about... Did we talk about...
We need to talk about the NSYNC, and did we ever talk about that?
I thought we did.
I don't know.
And did we talk about I watched Big Brother, and I have found seasons 1.
Is there any Big Brother fans out there? Because me and Amanda used to be, we would watch it every year.
It was appointment TV.
And then they'd
Did y'all have appointment TV?
Then they'd have Celebrity Big Brother every once in a while.
It was okay.
Which was not great, but
Right.
But anyway, so as Big Brother has gone year after year after year, it's gone downhill.
Yeah.
To make
it's not like what we like. Like,
you having trouble with that mic over there?
I am.
You may hold it for you?
Please.
So it's gone towards the younger crowd. I think I remember there used to be some older people on it.
Yes.
Just a couple,
Yes.
whatever. I know we cater to the younger crowd because they're the ones that are watching all that stuff. But now it's gotten, and for those that watch it will know, but they make alliances. They get in these groups, these secret alliances. They do things like that. It's stuff that they used to not do, and now the game's kind of revolved just around those certain things, and it's made the game not as fun to me, not as appealing.
That's true. And so Jody made the comment the other day that said, if we could find those first seasons, I'd watch them. And guess what?
You found them.
I found them.
So how many seasons? Is it all of them?
It
The
says
first 20?
26.
26
It says
seasons?
26 seasons. And like on season 1, there's like 70 episodes.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's 3 episodes a week, right? Wasn't
Yeah.
it? I know what,
So-
Thursdays, Sundays. Is it
Wednesday,
Thursday,
Thursday, Sunday.
So if you're doing 3 a week,
Was it for 90 days?
I thought it was 60. It still don't make sense.
Yeah.
It sounds like too many. But anyway,
Might be. I don't know. But so we may go back and start watching old episodes.
I don't know if I can. I said I could, but now that I think about it, I don't know if I can. It's hard to go back and watch older stuff sometimes.
It is.
Something like that, I don't know.
Well, then we need to get back in the middle because we hadn't watched it in a few days. Because you
The
got
middle.
mad.
Have we talked about the middle?
We have. Yeah. You got mad because I started watching it, but you won't
That's
watch
right.
it with me, and then
Oh, no,
and then
you're
you'll
not
be
giving me an
like-
option. It's like I come in there and you're watching it without me. I gotta
like,
see my girl Sue. I gotta see what she's doing because she got the best personality. Hey, I don't.
Joe loves Sue.
Yeah, Sue is great. If y'all watch the middle, you know what I'm talking about. But I want people on this earth need to be like Sue. there would be no violence. There'd be no hatred in the world. It'd be nothing but love because you can't bring this girl down.
No, you
know,
can't.
she sees the positive in everything. And it's just so funny.
One episode she was playing tennis. Yeah, tennis. And she was complimenting the other girl, and the other girl was beating her, and then the other girl finally got frustrated, and Sue won.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You go, Sue.
So, Jody likes Sue.
Think about it. If there was love in the world, we wouldn't have all this other stuff,
There is
right?
love in the world.
More of it.
Okay.
If you just loved everybody, love on everybody,
Right.
it wouldn't be all this hatred and violence and all that stuff. Sounds so easy, right?
So easy.
It is.
So easy. All right.
I'm trying to think, what's the week to come? What's going on this week? I guess nothing. Since all the silence. The water is dropping.
Since we're not a planner.
Yeah, the water at the lake is dropping. It's that time of the year. It drops a couple inches daily or every 2 days.
Oh, yeah. Jody, like, Saturday? I think it was Saturday. He's like, let's ride down to the dam. And I'm like, okay. And then he's like, nah, I don't want to go nowhere. I'm like, really?
I worked myself up. Like, you know what?
He wanted to go to the dam. And then
we know the best part about going down there to the dam is if you look to see when the generation schedule is when they turn the turbines on. If you're down turbines, when you go down there, and when they sound the alarm, warning alarm, and then you see that water start churning and the water comes up and it's moving, it's really awesome. Really need to see. But I wanted to go down there and just check it out because, I mean, I don't know.
I thought he wanted to just go ride with his wife, but then next thing I know,
that was part of it.
Man, I ain't going.
This was a little bit after you asked about podcasting that morning. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I thought, well, we'll go down there because I was working on that wood project, and I thought we'll go down there, check it out. And it didn't take me just a couple minutes. Like, nah, I ain't going down there.
I ain't going.
Staying here. I got to finish all this up. Too much of a hassle. Everything's a hassle.
Too much of a hassle to get in the car and drive.
No, look, leaving the house is a hassle sometimes. Oh, is it? It is. That's why
it is for you because it takes you forever to get ready. You gotta get you.
I'm just staring at her.
You gotta get you extra pair of shoes. You gotta get your hat. You gotta get your earbuds. You gotta get you.
Well, actually, if we take my truck, I don't have to get you nothing because it's all in my truck.
Because we was going to ride together to church last night, and then I just couldn't wait on you no more, and I left you.
Well, no, because you was pressuring me like we got to go. It's like, give me a minute. My goodness.
I got to church 10 minutes before you did.
More like 5.
10.
Well, that's fine. I was not in a hurry.
Well, I was.
You were fine, and then I was like, we're going to ride together. Then all of a sudden, you were in a hurry, and I was not.
The nurse.
Listen, and I was not in a hurry. So whatever changed your mind between that, just go.
I have to be there by 5.
It's a 2-mile drive. I'm sorry we didn't go together.
Well, we never get to ride together for church.
If you'd have gave me 5 more minutes, you could have rode with me.
I'd have been 10 minutes late. Real life, folks. Real life.
No, this is organic. That's what I'm going to call it. This is
I think.
Yeah, most of the time. Sometimes, most of the time. Which is better? If I told you, I said I love you sometimes, or if I said I love you most of the time. Most of the time sounds a lot better. Huh? Well, so I love you sometime.
See?
Whew. Well, I don't know about you. I'm tired.
Anybody else want to join in on this? Because there's about to be a vacant spot.
All right, I'm waiting on this big moon to show it. Get out behind these trees so I can check it out. This blood moon or whatever. If not, I'll just have to check it out when I get up at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Was it big when you left this morning?
Yeah, it was about the same time. I mean, it was bigger than normal. I mean, it's not. It wasn't. You could, when you saw it, you noticed that it's bigger, but it's not like, oh my goodness, look at the size of it. It wasn't anything like that. But I think tonight or by in the morning it's supposed to be pretty amazing. But when they call for the blood moon or whatever, because it's supposed to be red or whatever, I have never seen it red. might see a tinge of orange.
Well, I'm sure you got to see it with your phone or something. You know how
Oh,
you
my
had to do
goodness.
that.
Yeah, those
What
northern
was that
lights.
thing?
The
Oh, yeah,
northern
yeah.
lights. Yeah, you can check them out. Oh, but you have to have a certain setting on your phone. So that's a lie. That's a lie. If I can't see it with the naked eye, it's a lie.
So I got to tell everybody what you asked me if I wanted to do.
I have no
You
idea.
asked me yesterday or Saturday, or would I do this?
Would you do this? Don't know. I have no clue what you're talking about.
He wants to take a mattress.
Oh, that was last night.
Okay.
Actually,
He
last
wants
night.
to take a mattress and put it in the back of the truck and camp
She gave me nothing for this
and
too. by the way.
camp. And I'm doing little quotations in
Air
the
quotes.
air quotes, and camp outside in the back of the truck. I'm like, why don't we just sleep in a bed? But we're not under the stars.
Tell
That's
me
what
when
he
you're
said.
tell me when you're done, and I'll talk.
I go ahead.
No, all right. So
I knew I didn't have it right.
no, you're fine. Let me just explain. So if I throw a tent out here in the yard, are you gonna get in it and like
No.
camp? Of course you're
We
not.
did that back in the 30s, and that didn't work when we was in our 30s.
1930. That's what I thought.
Yeah. When we were in our 30s and Nicholas was little, we didn't make it all night.
So
did we?
my point being is, I know you're not gonna camp out in the yard, and I know you've got this phobia of snakes now. I'm just trying to get you off the ground. So I thought, you know what? We can throw it in the back of the truck right here. Let me talk. I know you're I'm about to mute your mic because you're trying to butt in.
Say that.
If we throw cover, a mattress, whatever, in the back of the truck, put the tailgate down, we can pop it back up after we get in there, and just like 10 o'clock at night, hop on in the truck, look at the stars, act like you're camping. You're not on the ground. You ain't got to worry about nothing crawling in your sleeping bag or nothing like that. And just enjoy the night.
You think you can make it?
If it was, I know it's not going to be a mattress. I mean, we just can't throw a mattress in the back of the truck. But I'm saying, if it was a mattress, yes. But no, I can't make it with just regular sleeping bag or nothing. There's no way. Comfort wise is what I'm talking about. I couldn't do it. If it wasn't for that, yeah. My point being is, nobody ever looks up anymore at the sky. You know, we had a
But
meteor.
we're at the house.
we
I
had
feel
a-
like if we're at the house, just sleep in the bed.
I'm trying to be romantic.
Let's
You tell
go
me I'm
somewhere.
not ever romantic, and I'm trying to be romantic. So anyway, we had a meteor shower about a week ago, I think it was. It was
Has it been
supposed to
that
be, yeah, it's supposed to be 100 meteors an hour, possibly, that you could see.
With a setting on your phone.
Yeah, no, you're actually supposed to see it. I'm just saying is that nobody ever, just like I see sunrises every morning, majority of people don't get up early enough to see them. And I get to enjoy them. And the morning before last, it was pretty awesome what the Lord did, what I saw, with the oranges and the red colors and all that stuff with the sunrise. It was amazing. So I'm saying I get to enjoy this almost all the time. Nobody ever looks up. Do you ever look up and see the stars? Look at the stars? See if you see any shooting
I'm
stars?
inside.
Anything like that? Exactly. So I thought, hey, if it's a nice clear night, not too hot, not too cold, sleep outside.
Thought we
Hey,
was gonna have to sleep out tonight if the air didn't come back on.
mankind used to have to do it all the time to survive, right?
Yep.
What's so scary?
This wind's getting up.
Yeah. Everybody's you gotta stay in a box now, right? Called
Yeah.
your house. Gotta close that door behind you. There ain't no way you can stay outside. Everybody's scared. Ooh, outdoors gonna get you. I'm done.
You done?
Yeah, I guess I'm done. Looks like you're checking out, so I'll check out too.
I've carried most of the show, so
Oh my goodness. I'll let you carry the
I-
first
I
part.
was-
Let you start talking about fingernails.
yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. All right, folks, we're gonna get out of here.
Jody's out. I can sit here and talk another hour.
All right. We're not out, folks. Here's Amanda.
I'm out.
We appreciate you listening. We do.
Yeah, this hush push.
I really don't know why you would. Right? You've got to enjoy it. If you listen to this, you've got to enjoy it.
What are you saying?
I mean, sometimes it's just like a rambling mess. If
Life.
you want to know about somebody's
life is
life,
a rambling mess sometimes.
that's the thing about, and
You know?
and that's why I listen. Some of these podcasts are like this, like because you just hear people's life and you find out, hey, they're living life just like I am. They got similar things going on and all that kind of stuff. So, was you about to say something?
I don't know what I was about to say. The little hummingbirds just amaze me. They're so small.
Back to the hummingbirds, yes. I don't know how they can fly in this wind, but they can.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in.
Every Monday, maybe.
You never know. We
Look,
try to keep it on Mondays, but sometimes life happens.
I know. And
life happens.
This is coming out on Tuesday, so.
Coming out on Tuesday.
Yeah.
One day late.
One day late.
Day late and $1 short.
Yeah. I wasn't going to say it.
Well,
I don't want to be one of those people.
Okay. I guess I'm one of those people.
All right. Thanks for listening, and we will see you next week.
On the flip side.